Who would have known? I didn't know. One of the things that I learned just a few years ago, just a handful of years ago, was that we actually have the ability to decide what we're going to think about something. We have the ability, God has given us the ability to decide if we're going to think good about it or bad about it. And I guess I just grew up, probably like a lot of us, with it was almost like something wasn't going to work out. You know, that's just kind of almost the expected. I grew up with like Murphy's Law and, that type of thing. And so your mind just kind of went that direction. And when I started realizing, oh man, we have the choice. I remember hearing several years ago that the stuff that we worry about, and a lot of us worry about a lot of stuff, and that like 90% of the stuff we worry about never happens anyway. And so that 90% of the time, we've really just caused our body and our mind lots of stress. And stress is never helpful. Never, like a chronic stress is never helpful. And so I just want to tell you today that you have the power to decide the kind of mindset that you're going to have. If you're looking into doing something like you'd like to start a business or start a YouTube channel or start a Bible study or whatever it is that you want to do, but you're like, oh, but what if it fails? What if it doesn't work? What if I look silly in the process? Why don't you change that to, but what if it does work? What if it does work and people are blessed because of what you did? You get to decide. God's given you that ability to decide.